Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So we are from group 1. We will show you about our presentation. It is entrepreneurship. Next. Next slide, please. Okay, so before we start the material, as you can see here, this is our members of the group, and the right side is our photos. Next, please. Okay, so the first material will be presented by Arya Purnama.
Okay, thank you. I'm Arya Purnama, and I will explain about introduction of entrepreneurship. Okay, next. Okay, first of all, let me explain what is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is when an individual who has an idea acts on that idea, usually to disrupt the current market with a new product or service. So, entrepreneurship is conditioned when someone moves to do something after getting an idea and seeing opportunities in it. Okay, next. So maybe when we hear the word entrepreneur, what we imagine are this word like a seller, employee, businessman, creator, entrepreneur, etc. And as students, what we hope for after graduating is to earn income. Maybe like first one is find a job as employee or civil servant. For example, like you become a teacher or become a civil servant and etc. And the next one is become entrepreneur. Maybe you can make a store from zero. You become a businessman selling something or doing both. Like after getting home from work, maybe you open a shop or restaurant in the evening. Okay, next. That's all for me. Back to moderator.
Okay, and the next part will be presented by myself, and it is definition of entrepreneur and entrepreneurship. Next, please. So basically, entrepreneur is a person, and entrepreneurship is a process of to getting the target. So entrepreneur is a person with an idea for product or service. They bring this idea to life to start a business. So an entrepreneur is an individual who starts and runs a business with limited resources and planning, and they're responsible for all the risks and rewards for their business venture. And entrepreneurship is the process or activity of initiating, developing, managing, and operating a startup company while taking all the risks involved so as to make the profits. Okay, I think that's all. Next slide, please. Next slide. Okay, and the next part will be presented by Anissa Fadola. To Anissa.
I will explain. Yes, thank you, moderator. Okay, I will explain the material about the purpose of learning entrepreneurship. Next, I will explain the material about growing entrepreneurial awareness in society. Especially explain it, the entrepreneurial spirit can have a positive impact by making people have a competitive, creative, innovative spirit. So they are always developing. Entrepreneurial activities aim to make people more aware the importance of the entrepreneur spirit. Number two, improving social spirit. The community is also invited to be able to improve the standard of living of the surrounding environment as well. In other words, entrepreneurship aims to improve the social spirit of the entrepreneurs and improve social life in wider scope. Number three, advancing and welfare of society. If you already have a creative and innovative spirit, it will be easier for people to advance and prosper themselves. This is one of the goals of entrepreneurship, namely to independently advise and make people's life more prosperous. The last of providing significant positive change for the nation and state. The more people who study entrepreneurship to greater opportunity for new entrepreneurs to emerge who can make a very positive contribution to the national, especially in the economic sector. Okay, that's all for me. Back to moderator.
Okay, and by Dila Utami to Dila.
Okay, the moderator. Next, I will explain about material. Next. Entrepreneurship have important roles. The first, the country's economic revival is viable and problems have been resolved. This is solution and overcome problematic. When the experience of many countries, economy from the experience solution and economic revival of their country, which shall be imitated by revivals of their quantities such as Japan, America, South Korea, Taiwan, and etc. The next, according Yusuf Formula and Pangil 2005, they are have for reason. The first, producing effective tests beneficial to everyone, minimize wastage in entrepreneurial activities, benefit of the future generation. The producing effective tests, such as land capital, technology, information, and various human resource in producing effective tests. The beneficial to everyone to identify various opportunities in the environments and minimize wastage in entrepreneurial activities. This can minimize in various entrepreneur activities. And the last, benefit of the future generation. This is to benefit the future generation in the process of becoming entrepreneurs. Next. The next, the entrepreneurship from early age and young generation. To start the entrepreneurship from an early age and your generation, we have to the important role, talent, potential, utilizing free time, expanding relationship, and success in the future. The talent, because the younger generation certainly innovative ideas and doing business. The utilizing free time because it is used for positive thing and expanding relationship and success in the future. This is if we are makes connection and relation with all many much people. And the last, the success in the future. This is if we are going to business, young entrepreneurs. It is undeniable that success will be achieved. Okay, that's all for me. Back to moderator. Thank you.
Okay, and the next part will be presented by Salmi Arinia Subuan. To Salmi, can you yourselves.
Okay, thank you, moderator. Now I will explain about entrepreneurial characters. Next. Okay. Many studies have set the characteristic of an entrepreneur. The view of expert appear in accordance with the values that characterize it, the attitudes and behaviors that emerge from someone who deserve to be declared an entrepreneur. Here, characteristics are stated by experts in several popular entrepreneurship books. First, based on Suryana, states that entrepreneurship is used as the basis, tips and resources for seeking opportunities for success. Thus, the characteristic of an entrepreneur is the ability to present creative and innovative ideas in utilizing resources. Second, based on Kuratko, said there are 17 characteristics inherent in entrepreneurs, namely commitment, strong drive, orientation to opportunities and goals, initiative and responsibility, decision-making, seeking feedback, internal focus control, tolerance for ambiguity, calculate risk-taking, integrity and reliability, tolerance for failure, high level of energy, creative and innovative, vision, independent and confident and optimistic, and team building. Next. Become entrepreneur characteristics. Become good entrepreneur. You can develop 15 characteristics. Namely creativity, passion, motivation, product or service knowledge, ability to network, self-confidence, optimism, vision, goal mindset, risk-taking, persuasiveness, decision-making, tenacity, money management, and adaptability. Next. What are top 5 entrepreneurial skills? Number 1, business management skills. Business management skills include leadership, strategic thinking, budget management, business acumen, and communication. Number 2, communication and listening. Communication and listening skills include written communication, nonverbal communication, stress management, active listening, and emotion control. Number 3, critical and creative thinking skills. Critical and creative thinking skills include analysis, brainstorming, visualization, evaluation, and research. And the last is number 4 is branding, marketing, and networking skills. Branding, marketing, and networking skills include collaboration, communication, interpersonal skills, creativity, and collaboration. And the last is entrepreneurial skills in the workplace. Entrepreneurial skills in the workplace include time management, finance skills, sales, adaptability, and problem solving. Okay, this all from me. Back to moderator.
Okay, and the next part will be presented by Muhammad Faisal Hafiz. To Faisal, time is yours.
Thank you, moderator. I am going to talk about the characteristics an online entrepreneur must have. As an entrepreneur, there are some characters that you must have in order to Nowadays, you can do business from the comfort of your own home by using the internet. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Apart from the ones previously mentioned, these must have characters are passion, which how passionate are you about your product, empathic, how well do you understand about what your customers want, persuasive, can you talk your way to the customers into buying your things, honesty, try to keep things real with the customer, innovative, let's see if you're a creative businessman or not, visionary, what plans you have in the future, and then focus, how commitment yourself to do your business. And this will help you running the online business smoothly so that you can survive in a brutal market competition. Thank you, moderator. Back to you.
Oh, okay. And the last part will be presented by Imam Al-Mukarramah. To Imam, time is yours.
Thank you, moderator. I'm Imam Al-Mukarramah, and I will present to you 3 forming factors of entrepreneur character. According to Hikmatu 2004, regarding to psychology of entrepreneurship, states that in the formation of entrepreneurial characteristics, there are 3 main factors that influence, namely family, education, and society. Talk about family, we can refer it so to parenting style. Children could learn entrepreneurial values from their parents by training them to be independent and creative. As an independent discipline, entrepreneurship education contains theories, concepts, and scientific methods to grow intention and ability to carry out entrepreneurial activities. The goal is to grow on 3 aspects about which is students' knowledge, students' entrepreneurial character, and the ability to carry out the entrepreneurial process. Lastly, society. Among entrepreneurs must be have different methods in making relationship with customers, suppliers, and other parties, as well as in the way they manage their organization. Also, work experience is causes someone to become an entrepreneur. On the other hand, the experience of dissatisfaction at work could be a reason to developing a new business. Next slide. I do not know whether it's fine to mention this as a problem or not. Becoming an entrepreneur is not a popular career choice in Indonesia. The top one is still public services atau PNS. All I think is to form many more great entrepreneurs, we are required to consolidate our efforts to carry out entrepreneurship education for the future of society. It's not limited to school only, as I mentioned above. Parenting style in the family also important, and experiencing with society could be the former entrepreneurial characteristic of a great entrepreneur. Thank you. Back to moderator, please.
Okay, I think that's all from us. Thank you for your attention. So if you have any comment, you can say it. So, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.